Hello, happy Gloriously Ordinary Sunday on a sunny day. How lovely is that? I was gonna write this and then I started writing and realised that I think I'd probably do this one better speaking, so I hope that works for you. So today's Gloriously Ordinary Sunny Sunday is about this idea of mundane and heart sing. So I'm quite impressed with myself that I've done this mathematical equation, because Mr. Fawcett, who taught the bottom set of maths, would attest that I'm not great at maths. And I kind of came up with this idea of there being a maths sum that would be the starting point for Gloriously Ordinary Lives. And that idea is that Gloriously Ordinary Lives is mundane plus heart sing. So what I want you to do is to bear with me and try this out yourself. You can hear some heart sing going on in the background, which is lovely Evie next door playing out, so that's great. So yeah, bear with me and just take a second, pause this if you need to for a sec, and just think about some of the mundane stuff you've done over the last week, maybe it's even just today. I'm thinking what I've done. So I've hung out some washing and brought it in. I have put one of the bins out. I've got the right bin, that's good. There was cat sick in my kitchen this morning when I got up quite early, so I cleared that up. So yeah, press the pause button, think about some of the mundane stuff you've done. Right, so have you got some stuff? So mundane is just kind of like the ordinary stuff that we all do every day. It might seem a bit boring, but we kind of just do it every day. Taking kids to school, picking kids up, putting food on the table for families, animals, sorting out animals, feeding animals, clearing up cat sick, bins out, dishwasher, laundry, all those sorts of stuff. The mundane, everyday stuff that we do. Then we've got the heart sing stuff. And again, press the pause button if you want to and just have a little bit of a think about some of the stuff that's made your heart sing. And heart sing doesn't have to be huge. So heart sing can just be looking at your child and as they giggle, and that made you. So I saw my daughter this evening, and she had a belly laugh, and her belly laugh always makes my heart sing. So there can be some little things. Heart sing for me always involves swimming in water somewhere, preferably outside water. Swimming in the sea is my absolute heart sing. Then there can be big heart sings, like I get to go to Kefalonia next Wednesday, so that's a proper big heart sing for me. But heart sing is a whole range of stuff, from the kind of the small stuff to the really big stuff that makes your heart sing. Evie's heart singing there, can you just hear it? So I guess what I'm thinking about is that my suggestion is that the Gloriously Ordinary has to be the mixture of both of those. That the Gloriously Ordinary isn't just all the wonderful heart sing stuff. It has to be the mundane stuff as well. And I guess where I came to with that is that I was remembering back to the first time I had my place that involved having a key. And my first place that involved having a key wasn't my own home. It was my home, but it was a halls of residence at university. And so it was just actually a room, but I still had a key and it was my place. And I did some stuff that was different to how it was in the home that I grew up in. And it was still mundane stuff, but it was there was something really special about that mundane stuff. So I remember the local supermarket was our little local co-op. I went to university up in Newcastle, and those of you who know Newcastle, I lived at Coach Lane campus, and I walked up to the little local co-op. And what I did from day one, and I'm really sorry, Mother, God rest your soul, she cooked beautiful homemade bread on a weekly basis. And I went to the co-op that first time when I went to uni and bought the pappiest, most rubbish white sliced bread that I could find, and real butter. And we'd had Flora at home. And I bought white sliced bread and real butter and Marmite. And probably the first 6 months of having my own place at uni survived on toast and butter and Marmite. And that was kind of like and I loved that. I loved the mundane stuff about going to the shop and buying the stuff that I wanted to buy for my food. And that just made me really, really happy. So there's a really interesting thing about mundane also being kind of like the core of our being. And there's a funny thing about mundane and heart sing is that some people's some people's mundane can also be other people's heart sing. So today when I got the washing in, because it's a beautiful sunny day, I actually had a bit of a heart-sing moment about bringing in fresh, lovely, garden-smelling washing and folding it up. So that was a heart-sing. I also have a bit of heart-sing about a lovely pile of folded ironing. That might not resonate with lots of you. So there is that thing about that kind of like that balance between mundane and heart-sing. And my argument is that for gloriously ordinary lives, it has to be both. And then I guess my point would be that social care gets a bit confused about its role in all of this. And we're a bit scared to say that social care can have anything to do with the stuff that makes a heart sing, because that couldn't possibly be an assessed need, could it? But then when we focus on the mundane stuff, we do it in ways that don't work for people. So I don't know, you can have a sandwich for your lunch rather than a nice cooked lunch. Or if you want to break from each other, one person has to go somewhere they really wouldn't want to go in order to, I don't know, have their gloriously ordinary life, or their loved one having a gloriously ordinary life. I don't quite know how that works. It's just a bit odd. So there's something about social care getting a bit stressed about that. And then the other weird bit is that sometimes when social care tries to be really person-centered and human and do really beautiful planning, we just get focused on the heart-sing stuff. And I remember when the girl moved into her own place last year, having to say to her team, you know, your job's not to be her, you know, her gopher. That actually, it was really important, just like it was for me when I was 19 years old and having my own place for the first time, that I realised that nobody else was going to put that washing to the laundrette for me. No one else was going to actually wash those dishes for me. And for the girl, it's actually really, really important that she learns that if she just puts the clothes on the floor, then they're going to be on the floor today and tomorrow and the rest of the week, and at some point she's going to run out of clothes. And although that's kind of like mundane, it's also a bit heart-sing, isn't it? So it's that idea that we really do need to have the mundane stuff in order to feel good about ourselves and to feel good about life. So I hope that's made some sense. That's my mundane, that's my pinger going off for my lunch, so that's good. So what I'm trying to say is that our first step in really making sure that things are gloriously ordinary for folk is that we pay attention to that balance of mundane versus the heart sing. So that's my gloriously ordinary Sunday message for you. And I'm going to go and turn the pinger off. Take care, have a lovely sunny day. Bye.